When you know you are dying and you are in excruciating pain quite often, what is the best way to stay positive? I often find myself just praying for death and despairing of having to wait for it. So, a lot to unpack there, and I appreciate your vulnerability with us here in this question. But where would you start with that one?
Brother Muneeb, oh, wow. Jazakumullah khairan. Again, like Sister Yasmin mentioned, thank you for being vulnerable, because you putting yourself out there and sharing something so deeply painful and so personal is really allowing us to not only, inshallah, make dua for you, but also to kind of learn through your experience. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you for that. This is an extremely difficult situation. To know that you're going to leave this world and that you are suffering in the meantime. Excruciating pain is nothing, subhanAllah, that we wish upon anybody. So how do you stay positive? The only thing, subhanAllah, well, there's a couple of things I can think of. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has chosen this very painful and difficult situation as a means to elevate you. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to bring you back into his fold. He is going to let you leave this miserable world and let you leave the suffering that you're currently in, but also the injustices and the evil of this world. So one positive thing, it's not going to make you feel amazing, but it's just that little bit of the framing, a little bit, that's going to help you say, okay, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is giving me something greater. I'm going to leave this world and I'm going to meet my creator, inshaAllah. So Allah is bringing you towards him. That's why we say, inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un, when somebody passes away. We came from Allah and now I'm going to go back. You have the blessed opportunity to go back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But before you do so, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants to purify you. And to one who's going through it like you, it doesn't feel that great. It doesn't feel, it's hard for me to say that when you're experiencing the pain, that this is merciful. Yet Allah knows that the pain of this dunya will be nothing like the pain of suffering in the afterlife. So he has chosen for you to elevate you, your status, and expiate your sins through every moment of pain, every moment of sorrow that you're feeling, knowing that your time is limited. He is using this experience as a means of elevation for you. And inshaAllah, when you are entered into Jannah, it will be a forgotten thing. This whole experience will be a forgotten thing. This is the only thing that can give you some optimism. That it is painful, it is hurtful, like it physically hurts, but knowing that my Lord loves me, that he wants to bring me towards him in a better state than I am in. He wants to elevate me so high, the highest levels of Jannah, inshaAllah, that I don't have any trials of the grave, that I don't have any trial when I'm crossing the Sirat. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, inshallah, may be saving you from all of that through this intense difficulty at this moment. And perhaps knowing, wallahu alam, and perhaps knowing that you have a limited time to live, which is really painful to know. Perhaps it is a time in the midst of your pain to reflect, make amends on the things that have happened in your life, to spread any word of positivity as you're doing right now. You are teaching us through your question. You are teaching us. You're allowing us to reflect on one of the most difficult things of this life, which is leaving it and leaving it in a state of pain. What is a word? What is a deed? What is something I can do in this limited time? That in and of itself can very well, Brother Muneeb, be a gift as well. An act of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's mercy, knowing I have this much time. What is it that I can do in this short amount of time I have left? May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make your pain and your difficulty a means of your elevation and expiation of your sins. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep you patient in the meantime and grant you that hope, inshallah.